What's up guys, Guillaume here and welcome back to episode number 51 of the Drapac Jaguar career mode. In today's episode, we shall do the Dauphine and we'll also probably do the National Championships. Enjoy. Alrighty then, +5 for Aaron Gates and Josh Darling, +4 for Michael Matthews, who is injured, so I'm not a big fan of that, but he has his fitness peak, so hopefully he can get a few stages. My GC leader on paper should have been Ruben Thompson, but he's got 89 fitness, currently -3, so hopefully we can plow through the stage and just maintain our position with the favorites. The same applies to Ben Healy, who will be our leader until the final mountain stage. I don't think there's many mountain stages on this Dauphiné. I think there actually maybe only be one. So there's a world where Ben can do something if the mountain stage isn't a summit finish. I haven't checked the parkour at all. This is like a normal variant. I haven't done anything. This episode needs to be out at 7 p.m. It is 2:21. No. Yes, it is. So it's in about 5 hours I need this video uploaded, recorded, edited, and then uploaded. So yeah, apologies for the lack of custom variant today. Hopefully you'll get one on Tour de France. We're slightly behind the lead group as we have the final 3 kilometers here in Chambon-sur-Lac. But Josh Darling managed to bring back most of the riders. There is still this attack here by Christian Rodriguez, and actually he's gonna go to the line most likely. Yeah, I think that attack has caused my death. Unless... yeah, no, we're done. It's a win for Magnus Sheffield today, ahead of Jai Hindley and Roman Quintana. A good thing is, Ruben Thompson is in the first group, so is Ben Healy. So we're not losing any time with our GC favourites. We've got 5 riders in the lead group of 18. That is quite good for us. Another stinker for Ruben Thompson. Another injury for Michael Matthews, a +5 nonetheless for the Aussie. I think we're going for him for the win today in La Chaise Dieu. Who won that day in real life? I know stage 1 with Christophe Laporte. Was stage 2 Julien Lafilippe? I think Julien won. This is the 2023 Dauphiné by the looks of things. So I think that's the stage that Julien has won. Alright, let's go. Just over 5 kilometers as we approach La Chaise Dieu. It is a huge lead out by Josh Darling for Michael Matthews. Ben Askey will soon take the lead of this group as we are still chasing the final attacker of the day. That was Clément Champoussin for Total Energy. Michael is sitting in P4 right now as Julien Lafilippe attacks. No, that's Remco Evenepoel. Very active. The rider of Soudal is already attacked in the previous stage. I have launched way too early with Aaron Gates. We're gonna have to just wait for a bit. And wait. And there goes Miles Scottson. We have taken a slight lead on the peloton. Why does my rider just cannot sprint for more than like 7 meters? I'm not sure, but I think the peloton also forgot that they had to sprint. It's a win today for Michael Matthews in La Chaise Dieu, just ahead of Ben Healy and Miles Scottson for a 1-2-3 of Drapac Jaguar. Vlad van Mechelen is going to be the only rider able to prevent a top 6 finish, a top 5 finish for my team. If there's any gaps with the peloton, Michael Matthews moves into the leader's jersey of this Dauphiné. And with yellow on his shoulders, Michael Matthews begins stage number 3 of this Dauphiné between Monistrol-sur-Loire and Le Coteau, a sprint finish that could suit his +5 and also the end of his injury, which is absolutely perfect. I am very sad that his fitness peaked too early though. I mean, unless he can recover from this fitness peak and be in shape for the Tour de France, which is in a month, we're gonna have a tired Michael Matthews for La Grande Boucle. Final 5 kilometers of this stage, we are launching the sprint with Aaron Gates, Ben Healy, Miles Scottson, and Michael Matthews. Let's try to see if we can retain the yellow jersey and maybe increase our lead in said classification. I haven't really taken a look at the competition on the sprints. I'm seeing Bini Guermay, I'm seeing Axel Laurence, who's not exactly a sprinter, so to speak. Miles Scottson is going to get absolutely swarmed by the rest of the peloton. Michael Matthews is never going to get able to just go through Aulard and Col de Changi. It's win for Fernand Gaviria ahead of Axel Laurence, who turns out maybe a sprinter. It's P4 for Michael Matthews. It's points for the green jersey, I guess. We have a time trial today for this stage number 4. Josh Darling is by far my best rider in the solo element. But I have no idea how to play this, because with Aaron Gates I was second at this intermediate, the second one with like 10 seconds I think deficit to Connor Swift, Sorry, 10-second deficit to Casper Asgreen. So I was ahead of Connor Swift, and I ended up conceding more than 2 minutes and 47 seconds to Connor. So yeah, I'm not exactly sure how I need to handle this. I think maybe this is like a slow portion and this is like a sprint or something along those ends. I'll go with like a very high launch with Ben Healy, and I'll do the opposite with Josh Starling and see what happens, so I can give Michael Matthews the best conditions heading into the defense of his yellow jersey. And thankfully for us, it's a good day from Michael Matthews. I do not know how to handle the time trial. I'll be completely honest with you. I have no idea what I'm doing. Again, I think I'll go high launch with Michael Matthews, slow middle and or slow down the middle portion, and then high climb, I guess. I'll see if Josh Starling has done enough to take the lead of Connor Swift here in Belmont-la-Loire. Absolutely not. He's 51 seconds behind, despite having a very good intermediate. May have launched the 87 a bit too late for Michael Matthews. I think he's going to cross the line with slightly too much yellow. Oh, it's going to be close. I don't think it's that bad a performance by Michael Matthews. Connor Swift has taken the lead and is most likely going to win in Belmont-la-Loire. Michael Matthews loses 45 seconds. It's disappointing because I had a very good day, but I never managed to get the hang of the time trial. Juan Ayuso moves into the yellow jersey of this race. We sit in P5 with Michael Matthews, P8 with Josh Starling, and P10 with Ben Healy. We have a Healy stage coming up today for stage number 5 of the Dauphine. Michael Matthews is in the dark green jersey of leader of the points classification. It's fine. He's only 28 seconds down, and with a +5 today, there's definitely things that we could do in the Côte de Tézy, and before that, the Côte d'Ivory. And we are in the final difficulty of this stage, the Côte de Tézy, an average gradient of 8% across all 4 kilometers of said climb. If I want to do something, I reckon it could be now. I did not think that the heavy rhythm from Ruben Thompson would have murdered everyone. That has taken me quite by surprise, if I'm being honest. I knew he was a good climber, but still, Tadej Pogačar has been remarkably blocked here by Miles Scottson and Ben Healy. And I have to applaud the shithousery of this. But Ben Healy is going to try and now lead with Michael Matthews in the wheel. We are definitely not going to do a madness today. Then again, I say this, but look who's in the lead. It's Ben Healy, Michael Matthews, and Giulio Ciccone with a 30-second lead over Remco Evenepoel and Primož Roglic. Shelmozo cannot follow. Tadej Pogačar is somewhat in the mud here. We're going to take a huge relay with Michael Matthews, give Ben Healy some sort of rest. In the meantime, let's make sure that Ruben Thompson doesn't completely implode. So we'll make sure we'll give him the wheel of Brian McNulty to follow. Timing-wise, this is nearly perfect. This is a nearly perfection by Michael Matthews and Ben Healy. I could have them relayed. That could be a much smarter decision, but let's be honest. If you came to this video looking for smart decisions, well, I mean, you've made a severe lapse in your judgment. Michael Matthews, Ben Healy, Giulio Ciccone. Then we've got Remco Evenepoel and Primož Roglic. None of them are taking relays though. So yeah, in it. Michael Matthews with a strong rhythm. We're actually going to attack with the Aussie. Ben Healy's going to step aside and try to fall back on the wheel of Remco Evenepoel if he can. There we go. We're going to try and block the relays and everything. 5k to go. Michael Matthews versus Giulio Ciccone for the win today in Salon-les-Bains. I mean, on paper, the win should be ours. Let's be completely honest. But paper has sometimes lied. It's happened in the past. It could happen today. Michael Matthews, Giulio Ciccone. I'm going to reduce the rhythm to 90 so I can recover some more energy heading into the sprint here. Let's make sure that Ben Healy takes like a good wheel. We'll take over Juan Ayuso with his remarkable 66 sprint. Ciccone, Michael Matthews. Oh, it's a very early launch by the Italian, and he's going to murder me. No dance floor has been involved today. Just pure intelligence by Ciccone. You know what? I wanted to get a gap with the favorites in the GC. It's understandable what just happened. I'd rather take some seconds back for yellow jersey. That's how I'm going to justify my loss here, even though I should have never lost that. We have found our yellow jersey once again. We are 1 second ahead of Juan Ayuso heading into stage number 6 between Nantua and Crévolant. It is a difficult stage. It is a finish that could have suited Mark Matthews on a good day. With a +1, I'm not so sure we'll have the exact same outcome. The +5 of Ben Healy, though, is quite encouraging. So, yeah. Let's try to defend yellow. 6k to go until the summit of the Col des Aravis. Hold up, what's happening here? Who this? Oh, that's Enric Mas. Where's Michael? He's alright. Ruben Thompson has been absolutely murdered. The poor guy is not in shape at all. And it's really, really good, as we have the Tour de France very soon. 14 riders left, and we still have Ben and Michael Matthews in the lead group as we approach the summit of the Aravis. We're gonna make a very slight kick here with Ben, just see if we can maybe drop one more rider and also take the mountain points, because I do not care about the classification, but I care about the money it gives. Also because it moves me into P1. But either way, the win is for one of those 13 riders. How the fuck is Connor Swift here? Dylan Van Barle is there as well. Great. There's 4 riders from Team Sky. Big ups. Yeah, let's just recover energy and try to be better as we head into Notre Dame de Belleconde. 7% for the upcoming 3 kilometers as some riders have tried to attack. Oh, now Quintana just crashed. Now Quintana just crashed. I was like, someone is attempting to bridge. No, it's someone that, I mean, yes, they tried to bridge with the floor. Let the bodies hit the floor, he said, as Julian Alaphilippe attacks, followed by Van Barle, Pogacar, Remco Evenepoel carries on, and counter-attacks Jonas Vingegaard in the wheel. So far, Ben Healy is a tad behind with Michael Matthews. I'm getting blocked by the entirety of Team Sky here, who managed to not have a single rider in the first group. That is quite spectacular. 3k to go, 20-second deficit for the yellow jersey group. Do they stop? I need you lot to just, take a beat. Just slow. Please. No? Okay, I'm not going to be able to come back on the lead group. And even if I were to, I don't think I'll be able to take the stage. Ben Healy is going to try and bring back Michael Matthews for the final 700 meters here in Cré-Volant. But the win is for Remco Evenepoel, the Belgian. Nope, it's for Tadej Pogacar. 14 seconds with the gap in the GC. Is going to once again move into the yellow jersey as Michael Matthews finishes in a very, very respectable P5. But without the +5, it was quite difficult to do any better today. There is one mountain stage on this Dauphiné, and it is here between Port de Savoie and the Col de la Croix de Fer. Quite a difficult climb, obviously, and a difficult day all around with 2 HC de la Madeleine and the Col du Mollard. The +5 on Ben Healy is good. The +1 on Michael Matthews makes me think that today marks the end of the GC ambitions of our favourite Aussie. And the -3 of Ruben Thompson makes me wonder why I even brought him on. We are well and truly in this queen stage of the Dauphiné, just 8 kilometers remaining, and the most difficult portion of La Croix de Fer is coming up. Michael Matthews is in the lead group, so is Ben Healy. They both have a somewhat correct amount of energy, better on Ben Healy than on Michael Matthews, which to be fair makes sense. 2:32 is the gap for the breakaway. A single rider on his own, that is Per Strand Hagenes. Damiano Caruso has given up on the chase, so has Clément Champoussin, as Julian Alaphilippe has attacked from the main peloton. Michael Matthews is going to protect Ben Healy in the final 5 kilometers of this stage. The aim is simple, it's to not explode. It's to stay maybe within reach of a top 5. I think it's something I can do because Ben most likely will overtake Michael Matthews following today's stage, and I just need to not lose 40 seconds on the likes of Jai Hindley, of Enric Mas. I think I'm safe when it comes to Caruso and Carlos Rodriguez, but you never know. It's a huge rhythm by Nairo Quintana, but it's okay. I genuinely think it's okay. Currently the gap is 40 seconds and Ben has some energy. Just under a kilometer remaining for the leaders. Marc Soler is on his way to take the win at La Croix de Fer. Quintana and Tadej have been dropped. Ben Healy, tell you fucking what, Ben Healy may just be glorious. He could be a winner today at La Croix de Fer. Marc Soler might just hold on. He does. It's a win for Marc Soler today at La Croix de Fer ahead of Ben Healy and Primož Roglic. Tadej Pogacar has lost some seconds, so has Nairo Quintana. Michael Matthews is going to come up in a very, very respectable top 10 position. Now I've jinxed him because they've all sprinted and I couldn't. But I'll tell you what, a big ups Michael Matthews. Amazing performance by last year's P5 of the Tour de France. And for one final time, the riders leave the start line of the Dauphiné. It is Pont de Claix, La Bastille, 162 kilometers, a medium mountain stage with the Col du Granier, the Col de Porte and the climb of La Bastille where there will certainly be, maybe not a beheading, but a very tired rider at its summit, because 21% across 2 kilometers is simply not nice. GC-wise, things have taken an interesting turn, with Ben Healy and Michael Matthews sitting in respectively P2 and P3 of the GC, one being 1 minute behind today, the other being 2 minutes behind today. Unless something happens to the Slovenian today, I don't see a world where we can fight for the yellow jersey, but you never know. +5 on both riders, maybe something could be done, but I don't believe it. But maybe it could be done, but I don't believe it. Crash involving Michael Matthews, meaning that Ben Healy is on his own in the peloton, because with 43k to go, we have a breakaway of 7 riders in the lead, in which we find Ruben Thompson, but Michael Matthews is not in the chase group anymore. Well, I mean, now he is in the chasing group, but he sits more than minute 48 behind the main peloton, where UAE is pacing at an incredible rhythm here, with Mattia Gaburo, Samuel Batistella, and George Bennett. Oh, that's a turning point. That could be a very, very big turning point of this final stage of the Dauphiné. Ben Healy on his own with 37 kilometers remaining in the stage. There's been another crash. Also, Bertrand Hagenes has attacked in the lead group. I can't follow. I don't think Ruben can follow that. So I have a bit of a dilemma here. I don't care at all about getting P4 on the stage with Ruben Thompson. We're going to wait for Ben Healy. And try to give him some support, as there's a huge acceleration by David Gaudieu at the front of the peloton here. And it's actually putting Ben Healy in a very tricky spot, which is the final position of the yellow jersey group. Oh, I've been dropped. Come on, Ben. Come on, brother. Come on, son. All right, this is very difficult. This is very, very, very difficult. Michael Matthews has exploded. He's been stellar. Despite the crash, he came back, and he's been absolutely remarkable. I cannot fault him for anything he's done today. Tadej Pogačar is in the wheel of Ben Healy. I'm going to slow down. I do not give a shit about this group here whatsoever. I just want Ruben Thompson. Feels like pure shit. I just want Ruben Thompson back. I think with 3k to go, I can afford having that level of energy, if I'm honest. Especially considering I'm going to have someone to help me out in the presence of Ruben Thompson. 2.6k to go, 22 riders in the peloton. We've gone for a very intense rhythm at the very beginning of La Bastille with Ruben Thompson. 2k to go. The breakaway is going to fight for the win. We're going to come back on some riders. Wow, what an attack by Tadej Pogačar. Fucking hell. He came from so far back, but he managed to overtake us. Ben Healy's going to launch his efforts. The win today is for Damiano Caruso, who is just ahead of Bertrand Hagenes. It's for Joël Suter. Just ahead of Hagenes and Caruso. How the fuck did Joël Suter make it up those climbs, but Ruben Thompson didn't? Wowzers. Remco Evenepoel is going to be the first out of the favourites, with Vingegaard, Marc Soler, Dylan Teuns, and the group Clément Champoussin, Ben Healy, Ruben Thompson, all of them, and then Tadej Pogačar obviously finishes right behind. It's going to be a GC win for Tadej Pogačar today. What does it mean GC-wise? It means that Tadej Pogačar has won indeed the Dauphiné ahead of Ben Healy and Julien Alaphilippe. Michael Matthews finishes in 17th with the points jersey. I mean, yeah. I think without his crash, he could have easily stayed up with the favourites. I would have lost seconds in the final climb. No questions asked, but I think I would have been able to potentially keep the top 3, or at least the top 5. The crash kind of ruined him because I had to attack to come back. But you know what? P2 with Ben Healy on the Dauphiné with 72 Mountain. I'll happily take that, and hopefully we can carry on that stretch of wins with the national championships. Back to where we usually are. Average, the national championships of time trial. We begin in the United Kingdom, here in the great town of, I don't know, Dumfries? Yeah, most likely Dumfries. Yeah, we'll go with Dumfries. So shout outs to Denzel Dumfries, great ride back. But yeah, I don't exactly know what to do on this time trial. Am I the favourite? No, Etanator exists. Okay, good. No pressure on me then. Oh, it's a great effort, Josh Tarling, fucking hell. And we are on the way for Josh Tarling's efforts. Simon Yates easily leads James Shaw and Matthew Moss after 53 minutes and 55 seconds of effort. So far, my best rider is Max Pauli. He's finished 135 behind the leader from Team Sky, as Ben Askey is getting overtaken by Joshua Giddings. I don't know who Joshua Giddings is. I do know that Ben Askey has been managed by the AI and he's having a stinker. But yeah, can we do anything? We definitely have a good day for it. It's a +5. It's P1 at the intermediate. First Josh Starling, 13 seconds quicker than Josh Archbold. Sam Yates was 4th at that intermediate. Okay. We'll see. Giganaut is far behind. Ethan Ater, 7 seconds behind Josh Starling. We definitely have a match here in Dumfries. Tad too much energy in this little hill right there, which is the exact same they'll be at the finish. So I'm going to reduce the rhythm to 73. So far, we have a decent gap of 40 seconds on Ethan Ater. So I think I can allow myself to slow down. Not too much, as we overtake Fred Wright here. But yeah, no, we need to be careful, because we've got 3k to go, and I don't have any yellow left. Have I gone too quickly with Josh Starling? There is a genuine possibility that I'm going to choke this in the final kilometer as Fred Wright overtakes us. Across the line for Josh Starling, it is 58 seconds quicker than John Archbold. Where is Ethan Ater going to end up as he overtakes Theo Gegenhardt? So he's done a good time trial either. Right-hander across the line, 21 seconds, he's clawed back 20 seconds, but that is not enough. Joshua Starling is the national time trial champion in the UK, as we have a great backdrop of the Dauphine. If I lose this time trial, it's peak, because my main competition is called Ryan Mullen. To be fair, it's a great day for Eddie Dunbar, who's most likely going to be, well, he's by far the most able rider today to win a time trial, I guess. But if Ryan Mullen has a +5, then so be it. Well done, lad. I think I can safely say that Ryan Mullen will not be the Irish champion, as Ben Healy nearly caught up to the rider of Argos Shimano. Eddie Dunbar is going to take the title off the shoulders of Ben Healy for a 1-2-3 of Drapac Jaguar. It is a 2:33 down for Ryan Mullen. Also, shout out to Charlie McGuinness, who has the most Irish name I think I've ever heard. Big ups, Charlie. Time for the annual statistic. I have never lost a national championship road course this career mode so far. Today is not the day we begin. So we're gonna have to make what we can. The +5 of Matthew Bostock is great for this course, because the -1 of Ethan Vernon is not helping, and obviously the absence of Matthew Waltz due to him being injured since the 1st of February 1933 clearly means that we rely on Matthew Bostock and or a late attack. But I will most likely fail say late attack, so yeah, come on Matthew, on the boys. Crash at the back of the peloton, Josh Starling and Ethan Vernon, it's not good. Fred Wright as well, so he's going to be brought back by Dan McClay, wow. Using the key helpers very early on. Ben Askey's in the breakaway. You may wonder, wow, this man has no energy. That you'd be right. So what happened is, like I sent him in a breakaway, but I wasn't sure he was gonna make it, so I put him on like effort 80. And then I went to check something on Twitter, because, well, obviously that's what you gotta do. So I came back, obviously I was in +8, about 70 kilometers after his attack, where he was still doing effort 80. And yeah, to make it short, the poor guy was fucked. Sadly, Ethan Vernon was dropped early on. He couldn't catch the wheel of Matthew Bostock. I tried to send him in the wheel, but he just exploded completely on one of those slight hills there. So with 6k to go, we're gonna launch Max Paul. Matthew Bostock has no real lead out except Jacob Scott. Sorry. This is the most season 1 finish I think I've done in a very long time here, with Mark Stewart, Josh Starling. Actually, I'm gonna no, it's too late to swap them too. Yeah, no, it's too late. That's fine. I'll just pace with Josh Starling instead of sprint. There goes Mark. Mark Stewart, Josh Starling, Jacob Scott, and Matthew Bostock for the UK title here in Stamfordham. Yeah, Stamfordham. Sorry. There goes Jacob Scott. Oh god, there's no pace. There is no pace whatsoever. Matthew Bostock for a late kick. We're gonna lose a road title for the first time ever. Mark Stewart, sorry, no, I would have liked Mark Stewart to win. It's a win for Jake Stewart. It's P6 for Matthew Bostock. I've launched so late. I've launched with a kilometer to go, and I thought it was an uphill-ish finish, so I could come back. I definitely could not. We have finally lost a race. Fuck! I'm sad here. I'm really sad. Clearly, it seems that my team saw the results in the UK and was like, you know what? How about we also lose? -5 on RG Bryan, -1 on Ben Healy, 0 on Rafferty, and 0 on Eddie Dunbar. The good thing is, I think every single rider that can go across a hill in Ireland is in my team. Shout out to Rory Townsend. He's now racing for Voxy. Is that... Wait. Did I create that Voxy team, or is that a real one? Because I know I created Voxy last year already. Is that... I think that's a real team. Either way, attack again with the entire team. Because the tactic worked so well last year, I might as well do it again this year. I'll tell you what, Charlie McGuinness has really put the hammer down. So far, we've got a 6-man group at the front and 3 riders from the team, even though Eddie Dunbar is basically dead. Am I gonna lose this? Like, is there a world where I lose this? Because the UK title, there was a massive world where I lost it because, well, sprints. But this, on paper, should be my cup of tea. Or, to quote the Irish, it should be my pint of Guinness. I think we're going to make our move quite soon. As soon as Eddie crashes... Oh, yeah, there we go. That's the end of the road for Eddie Dunbar. Archie Ryan is going to set up Ben Healy for the final 3 kilometers. Who can follow? Alright, Ryan Keough is out. It seems that Ryan Mullen and McGuinness are done. McGuinness is definitely done, that's for sure. Shut up. Am I going to lose to Ryan Mullen? No. No. I am so not having this. Like, I am so not having this. 1.5k to go. Increase the rhythm with Ben Healy. How is he still here? No. I'm not having that. I'm not having that. Okay, good. That was a lot more complicated than I expected it to be. Than it definitely should have been, that's for sure. But it's a win for Ben Healy ahead of Ryan Mullen and Archie Ryan. I'll be honest, a horrendous NC campaign for us. I mean, I say that, I've won 3 out of 4. But fucking hell, this had no right being this difficult. Only 4 wins in this episode. The NC saved it, but could have done more. That means that in the simulation, I didn't win a single Tour de Suisse stage, nor did I win a Baloise Belgium Tour stage, despite me sending Caleb Ewan on 5 sprint stages. Good. Caleb is coming in prime shape for the fucking Tour de France. Well, this is going to be great. Speaking of Tour de France, that will be for the next episode of the Dropback Jaguar career mode. If you've enjoyed today's, then please do leave a like down below. If you're new to the channel and want to see more of this content going forward, then feel free to subscribe if you haven't already. And yeah, I'll catch you very soon for the Tour de France. Have a great day, enjoy yourselves. See ya.
Pass me the funk, get your funk on, girl, and don't you ever let